do you want, Dad?
Burn! Cleansing fire! If Stormbreeze cannot withstand the evil, it deserves to die in the flames!
But Thanos! What? You're supposed to be the good one! Really? Could have fooled me. Come on! We have to keep going!
The Grave Golem, a quasi-indestructible Titan unit, was shattered. However, as it was essential for further progress, it became necessary to repeat this part of the story again.
Thanos' head!
Do not try to escape the purifying flames, child. They will cleanse you. Take that!
Thanos cast another spell and let fire rain from the sky. Apparently, he did not mind burning more of Stormbreeze to the ground.
I will destroy this land. There! The graves are sinking into the ground! That's extremely strange, but whatever. It's the ideal escape route.
The firestorm devastated large parts of Stormbreeze and grew ever larger and faster.
You won't escape the purifying fire that easily.
I am the Queen of Evil.
Burn! Cleansing fire! Flames!
Who do you want, Dad? Hasta la vista, baby! Evil will triumph.
Burn! Cleansing fire! If Stormbreeze cannot withstand the evil, it deserves to die in the flames!
But Thanos! What? You're supposed to be the good one. Really? Could have fooled me. Come on! We have to keep going! That stupid water tower is in the way. Grave Golem! Take care of it! Help!
A few heroes had been trapped by the flames. Unfortunately, there was no time to enjoy their suffering.
Just die, will you, you miserable do-gooder?
We're saved! Thanks, evil creature.
Yeah, sure, you're welcome.
More or less by chance, Talia had saved the imprisoned heroes, but now was not the time to think about good deeds like that. The flames approached inexorably.
You think you can escape me? Ha!
We're saved! Thanks, evil creature.
Yeah, sure, you're welcome.
More or less by chance, Talia had saved the imprisoned heroes, but now was not the time to think about good deeds like that. The flames approached inexorably.
You think you can escape me? Ha! I'll burn this forest down too! Good!
Must die.
We're saved! Thanks, evil creature.
Yeah, sure, you're welcome.
More or less by chance, Talia had saved the imprisoned heroes, but now was not the time to think about good deeds like that. The flames approached inexorably.
No!
Talia fell to the ground, deadly wounded. As her spirit slowly slipped into the darkness, she thought she heard a hateful voice singing from the off. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
We're saved! Thanks, evil creature.
Yeah, sure, you're welcome.
More or less by chance, Talia had saved the imprisoned heroes, but now was not the time to think about good deeds like that. The flames approached inexorably.
You think you can escape me? Ha! I'll burn for... You think you can escape me? Ha! I'll burn this forest down too! Good will triumph! Burn!
Now he's gone completely insane. Take cover!
Tanos' rain of fire fell on the forest and set it alight. Luckily for this...
You think you can escape me? Ha! I'll burn this forest down too! Good will triumph! Burn!
Now he's gone completely insane. Take cover!
Tanos' rain of fire fell on the forest and set it alight. Luckily for Talia, this opened up new paths, which allowed her to proceed.
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's go!
The firestorm seemed to spread even more quickly. Talia took to her heels.
We're almost there. Come on! Keep running, you fools! Follow me! Women and dark elves first! Command me! Command me! I will destroy this land. Just die, will you, you miserable do-gooder! Ambush!
Ah, Talia. Good to see you made it this far. Now, let the goddess fire purify you.
Oh, Thanos, what's wrong with you? You're supposed to be the good guy. You're destroying Stormbreeze.
The city would have fallen anyway. It was weak and would have failed in the fight against evil. Now that I have cleansed it with a purifying fire, it can be rebuilt, stronger than ever. But that is none of your concern, for it is time to cleanse you!
The grave golem threw itself in front of Talia, a selfless act which one would not necessarily expect from an undead. Ultimately, it paid for its deed by dying its final death.
Oh, you're still alive. This is a sign from the goddess. She wants me to turn you to good again. Well, so be it.
Talia had walked into Thanos' trap because she failed to listen to the superb narrator. Okay, no one could have guessed that Thanos would willingly burn down the capital city of Stormbreeze just to defeat his daughter? Not exactly a good paladin's finest hour, but this plan would have worked. Actually, Thanos had expected his magic to destroy Talia, but the grave golem had heroically thrown itself before its leader and saved her from certain death. Thanos saw it as a sign from the goddess that his foster daughter was not yet lost, and only needed a push in the right direction. And so it was that Thanos turned to the things one used to convince others and made eager use of the Inquisitor's torture chamber. What? You didn't expect that? Well, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition! Talia could not endure the torture, I mean persuasion, forever. Her fate appeared to be sealed. But the absolute evil was not yet defeated, for it still had influence even without Talia. Light and shadow. Thanos had captured Talia, but the ominous evil still had some influence and built a dungeon very close by.
Do not resist the light, daughter. Purify your soul.
Ah! Ah! Father! Why are you doing this? These are not good deeds.
You will know, daughter. Soon, you will know.
The capture of Talia and her immediate torture, purification, one occasionally slips up with these religious fanatics, strengthened the heroes' morale. They assumed that good would now win, but they did not know about the dungeon growing in the underground. Even without Talia, the seductive evil still had some influence and powerful creatures. The evil set about raising an army that would free Talia. Do we really have to? Okay, she's funny and all that, but she takes away a lot of my narration time, which I could fill with brilliant monologues instead. Or I could recite a poem. Did I ever tell you the story about how I rode a bicycle over my own toe? Yeah, okay, you don't have to threaten me. We'll get her back. Fine. The exploring evil had discovered a dungeon entrance in the overworld. Apparently there was another entrance to the dungeon. This could prove very useful for bringing supplies to the front. There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting. Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered. Defend the dungeon heart. The dungeon heart is being attacked. The dungeon heart is being attacked. The dungeon heart is being attacked. It's payday. Defend the dungeon heart.
What's that? Evil scum pollute the overworld. Go, my faithful. Deal with the matter.
The stomping of the incautious Evil's army had not gone unnoticed. From now on, heroes would be entering the dungeon.
Why doesn't the good have any problems with torture? Ah!
The thirsting for Evil's army had reached an island of the good, but it wouldn't remain one for long. The advancing Evil's army marched towards a small nearby village. The citizens there fearfully armed themselves and attempted to go on the offensive.
Do not despair! The goddess is on our side! These evil creatures will never be able to resist warriors of the light! Destroy them, and their breeding ground in the underground!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, Talia, why did it have to come to this? I remember when I found you as if it were yesterday. We had just attacked your clan's village and slaughtered everything in the name of light, when Grimly heard a whimper. He wanted to kill you then and there, but I said to him, no, this child can be saved. And so I took you from your mother's cold, dead hands, and raised you from then on. Ah, those were the days.
It's payday.
Despair not, and turn away from evil, my child. The goddess will forgive you.
Ah, the goddess can kiss my ass. I prefer to stay evil. Ah!
The thirsting for revenge evil's troops had discovered one of the heroes' outposts. They knew what they had to do. How do you like that, Thanos? I mean, the inspiring me evil's army had laid waste to the outpost. Now it continued marauding through the country on its way to free Talia.
You will pay for that, vile pack. The goddess will purify you, and the flames will cleanse you. Evil is approaching my fortress? Enough! My personal guards will deal with this stain on the overworld and drive the evil back into its holes.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Heroes are helping themselves to your treasury.